All right, so here's another video. Today is where we at? Saturday, actually. Saturday, August 10th. Saturday, August 10th. I just finished another shift at Amazon, worked a 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. shift. Gonna sleep in my car tonight. And very early in the morning, the work's not done. Got a midnight to 5 a.m. shift. Midnight to 5 a.m. shift. That's what it boils down to. Almost I almost thought about actually not coming in tonight, but couldn't do that. I almost thought about not coming in and instead going to the county fair. That would have been a bad move because not only would I have missed out on the pay, but because I don't have enough PTO, but also I would have spent a ton of money at the fair, so that was a double loss. Very tempting, but nevertheless, I thought like an economist, and the opportunity cost was not fitting, right? It was not beneficial. So showed up, knocked another shift out, and that's growth right there. So proud of myself for showing up, knocking another shift out once again, and the work doesn't stop. So just wanted to post another video. Sleeping in my car tonight, just document more of the process here. Just keep grinding. That's my message to myself. And just understanding that this is my journey. The decisions that I've made up until this point, I've made some good decisions in life. I've made some decisions that probably weren't the best, but at the end of the day, I've got to be thankful that I didn't mess things up too bad where it is not a place of recovery, right? You know, my story, I'll go deeper into that as my channel grows. No need to rush, just slowly unveiling things. But my message right now is this is my journey. This is my journey. This is part of it. I just want to invite folks in to know that there's a starting point. And you've got to be okay with that. My starting point right here where, I'm decently, I should say, in debt. Got a decent amount of debt, trying to pivot in regards to what my next career path may be. And, just trying to stay positive and just every single day make progress. I mentioned that before, as far as progress is the antidote to becoming sour. And as long as I'm making progress, I'll avoid that place of regret. And stagnation, and even going back to how things used to be. So I just want to document my process, just invite folks in just to know that the process is good. And it's the journey within the process that you have to enjoy. I'll say that again. It's the journey within the process that you have to enjoy. And that's where I am. I just know that there's greatness in me. I'm someone who's not only learned to become a just incredibly hard worker, but at the end of the day, more importantly, I'm willing to sacrifice right now. I'm willing to sacrifice and stay focused on my mission of developing and growing. And to sacrifice the ability to avoid the distractions, the desire to do away with those things that aren't beneficial to my success and my future. I'll go a little bit deeper here. I I'm someone who, within my past life, no, I wouldn't say my past life, but I'm someone who grew up a big sports fan. Big sports fan. You know, I would watch mainly basketball, football. Football was my thing growing up. Played high school ball. Could have went on to play college ball at a smaller school. And everyone who knew me, like high school, my family, they just knew that I was just, just a lover of sports, and I continued to watch sports after high school. Um, my first stint in college, all of that good stuff throughout my 20s, even my 30s, and I'm still in my 30s. Haven't shared my age yet, which I'm not trying to hide that, just slowly unveiling things. If I share too much, that takes the mystery away. So just hold tight, right? But yeah, I've reached a point in my life where I just understand, like, man, dude, you'll be 40 before you know it. You'll be 40 before you know it. I had a friend, actually, this was a handful of years ago. I want to say it was right before COVID, actually. And I'll never forget him turning 40. And he lit a fire in me, because I remember him being incredibly disappointed about where he was in life. And I remember him mentioning how he had nothing, and how he was in debt, and how he had made a ton of stupid decisions. And that spoke to me. That spoke to me, and I still hold on to that this day. And obviously, I don't plan on moving a ton of mountains before I turn 40, but at the end of the day, one of the things that I understand that I don't want going into my 40s, which I'll let you guys know when that will be. You'll find out. Just hold tight, right? I don't want a ton of debt going into my 40s, specifically that credit card debt. There's a good chance I might not have my car loan paid off by then, but that credit card debt, man, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to have a clear career path, career pretty much established, all of that good stuff. And those are the two things that, for me, I have to have. I must have that, when I'm going into my 40s. Must have those two. I think if I have those two, I'll feel incredibly proud of where I am at the moment, even with the understanding of, hey, I'm trying to go even further. So my channel and me inviting you guys in, letting you know, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna move into my Honda Pilot. All of that stems from, yeah, eventually I'm gonna be 40, and what sacrifices can I make so that I can get rid of this debt? I can buy myself the time to establish my footing within a career. And that's a big recipe as to why I've decided to do what I'm going to be doing in a handful of months, which is moving in my Honda Pilot. I'll share my journey a little bit more. I'm going to invite you guys in. I've never been one to have a big YouTube following, never had a channel before. I'm just sharing my process, sharing my journey, being incredibly transparent. I'll share more. And those folks who've joined me, I appreciate you. There's going to be more joining. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm totally inviting you guys in on my journey. So I appreciate you. I appreciate anyone who's going to subscribe already. I'm speaking that into existence. Those of you who've already subscribed, I appreciate that. And yeah, just be a part of my process and my journey. And I thank you. Thank you guys.